Hey everybody, welcome to episode 43 of the return policy, and today I am doing a mini review, an actual mini review, not something Nintendo this time, but a toy. I'm doing a mini review on the Hasbro Black Series Poe Dameron X-Wing Helmet. So even though I'm a huge fan of Nintendo accessories and just Nintendo in general, it occurred to me that while Toys R Us was unfortunately going out of business, they had a lot of toys up for sale, both electronic and not electronic. And though I came across this guy here and was definitely interested at the full price that it was going for, I believe it was $79.99 US dollars. It was just too pricey for me, at least at the time. And so when I saw this guy at Toys R Us, and as time goes on and the discounts get more and more, I finally got intrigued enough to pick this guy up. And oh heck, it's an absolute impulse buy, but at the same time, why not even put this through a return policy type of review? And so if you already know that I'm a huge dork, getting something like this is no different than getting any of the toys that are in that back shelf over there. So this is not that huge of a stretch for me picking this one up. But I like it, I was wearing it, and I wanted to give my honest take and a real, opinion on this guy right over here. So right from the start, you can already kind of tell it has pretty good detail, since it has, the battle scars that Poe Dameron would have gone through prior to The Force Awakens and during The Force Awakens. And it actually has cool little little notches and little bits of pieces of, kind of Star Wars technology in here. And also has the kind of a blast visor as well too. And as well, it has a cool little microphone that does not work as a microphone, but you can actually move it here or there. So besides pretending to pilot a Star Wars kind of starfighter while you're playing your favorite Star Wars game, and in this case I have the GameCube Rogue Squadron as well as the Rogue Leader running in the back, kind of makes me wish they ported those over to the Nintendo Switch, And honestly, there are no Star Wars games for the Nintendo Switch. What's up with that? I kind of wish they, brought something over. Even the Super Nintendo versions of the Star Wars games, I wish those were there. But I digress. And so this particular helmet does come with two kind of gimmicks that caught my attention. The first one, not too major, but it actually has a different kind of configuration on how you want to wear the helmet. And so it has these kind of earmuffs that you could put in so it can kind of fit better if you have, a smaller head, unlike the large bulbous head that I have. But you can also put those kind of padding that it comes with. It is removable, as you can tell. And so to fit my head, I removed the padding and it fits me just fine. And so the other gimmick that it comes with is actual surround sound. As you can probably not tell, there are little speakers all around here. And there is an on and off switch that you can hit here, provide you pop in the batteries that it needs. I believe it requires a few AA batteries. Pop on that switch and you press the button here, and you're kind of treated to surround sound of a starfighter type battle sound effects, complete with TIE fighter sounds and lasers. So all in all, what did I think of the Hasbro Black Series Poe Dameron helmet? I liked it. Was it an impulse purchase due to the larger and larger discounts from Toys R Us? Absolutely. I wouldn't have bought this at full price. Even buying this at 60% off was still quite of a push for an impulse buy. And when I got it, I was glad. It was purely for fun. I wear it when I'm trying to mess around with some Star Wars related video games, when I want to play something on the computer, or if I just want to feel like I'm in that Star Warsy mood. But if you were to find this guy for full price, for I believe the $79.99 US dollar price tag, I would definitely not recommend getting this. It's more of just the just for the fun of it, for the toy of it. And would you use it more than like the 10 or 15 minutes of impulse fun that you would get? No, you probably wouldn't wear it for more than that. It'd probably find its way on the shelf in the not too far future. And so finally, for the Hasbro Black Series Poe Dameron X-Wing helmet, I'd have to say this guy is a return it. And if it is for that impulse, probably still a return it. If you still want to cosplay a bit and play some games while playing Star Wars fighting Starfighter games like I am, it's definitely not worth it. Anyways, that's it for me. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this kind of a toy edition of the return policy. Technically, I kind of want to make more of these toy-like reviews on top of the Nintendo accessory reviews. So if you thought this was in any way informative or just kind of silly looking, go ahead and hit that like button. If you thought it was silly looking and not informative, go ahead and hit that dislike button. That's cool too. Other than that, please feel free to hit that subscribe button if you want to stick around with me for that semi-long run. I still want to make, as many of these mini reviews as I can, and try and do as many as I can. But other than that, thanks again so much, and I will see you next time.